Hi. So I started coming here about 3 years ago. I've been coming pretty much every week, most days. During COVID time, I was coming every day and sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. I live about 4.5 miles away from here. On most days, I will walk here and walk back. I do not bring a towel. I do not bring swimwear. I bring a flask. Sometimes we will have a fire, and I say we because there's become a bit of a community here now. I have some very good friends that I didn't know before, and now I do. And over the time of lockdowns and things like that, people were coming to this spiritual, religious cathedral, if you like, for their worship. And that is how we got to know one another. And there's probably about, I don't know, 10 to 15 people. There's a WhatsApp group and all that sort of thing, which is really nice. And especially during the lockdowns, when nobody was specifically able to work, or a lot of people weren't able to work, we would spend all day here, no matter what the time of the year. So whether it was winter, whether it was summer, whether it was spring like this, we were here, and we spent a lot of time getting to know one another. And there was one thing that I recognised over the hundreds of people now I have spoken to that come here to swim. The one common factor is that they are gaining something from it to help them with their everyday life. And especially during that time, the COVID time, a lot of people were dealing with many, many personal things. I think we all found ourselves suddenly confronting our personal situations, looking at ourselves inward. As we were locked in, we went in and we discovered a lot of things about ourselves that maybe we wanted to change. And certainly the people I've spoken to here were in many, many different situations that either they weren't comfortable with, weren't happy with, or certainly wanted to change. And without a doubt, I can quite and categorically state that all of those people that I've got to know personally that have had one thing or another going on in their lives have made those changes since coming here. Now, we can sit down and debate whether the cold water swimming helped them achieve that, but it is in my belief that it did help them. So these are essentially the benefits, what I believe, or this is one of the benefits from swimming in this water, in this lake. So what's it like to step into it? Well, I'm going to do my best to show you. So look, my foot is sinking. It's sinking and sinking and sinking. And that is what it's like. Now, here's one for you, which I'll reveal the answer on the next video, all right? So I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think is the coldest water to get into? Is it a sea, a river, a lake, a quarry? What do you think? I'll give you the answer in the next video. Oh, I'm being joined by a duck. They've become my friends. Hello, missus. Until next time, peace. Oh, and keep swimming.